Hello, everybody. Some of you thought it may never happen, but I figured out how to use a microphone. It turns out you're supposed to hold it in front of you, or in this case, use a apparatus to hold it in front of you and speak into it. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And today we are back to play some more Zenless Zone Zero. When I streamed last, I didn't really have any direction as for how I wanted to go about this and what I was actually going to be doing. However, now I know that I'm doing a free-to-play guide through. It's not exactly a walkthrough. It's not 100% a guide, but it is going through the events in the game, the events being just through the game, and talking about them, giving my reasoning for what I'm doing to try and help newer players to proceed through the game and be more knowledgeable and be able to complete some of the content maybe they couldn't have done before because they were struggling with something. So let's go forward and get started into that. I have been doing the daily sign-ins, just getting on, making sure I have all the limited time stuff, and also in the end, I don't know where I was going with that. I got distracted. I want to make sure the audio's not going crazy this time. Okay, so this event is still going on. I think 6 more days. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that event, because I am going to keep this a free-to-play account. I'm not sure what I should take from this that people might appreciate me using, because obviously these are S ranks, not everyone's going to be able to get these, but everyone is guaranteed at least one. So I'm not sure. That's something that I am trying to get some input on from the community. But we do get a lot of rewards from these couple of events. Looks like so you can see here, it's on Hoyo Lab if you haven't been here, and you log in, which it will ask you to, here I'll show you what it looks like. Go ahead and click here, account login. Oh, I'm going to dox myself real quick. Okay, log in, and this is the login for my main account. So it'll show up in orange. I'm sure you could see when I was logged out. Let's see. Yep, it'll pop up orange here. You click it, it'll have you sign in. If you aren't, you'll collect it. The new player logins get some polychromes for the first couple of times that they log in. Pardon the mic creaking, I haven't gotten a shock absorber yet. But maybe we'll see. I'm going to turn the audio down a little bit so I'm not constantly. Maybe I'll just keep it up. I'm going into the yellow a bit. If it's too loud, I apologize. Just let me know. Let me know for the future. Okay, back to game. Okay. A couple of announcements. They're posting these pretty often. It is the known issues and game optimizations, like it says on the tin. Here's the event calendar. We're coming up on the end of several of these events. The Filume Heights sightseeing guide I am not going to have access to in this playthrough. A lot of them I'm not going to have access to until a bit later. Every time I hate having those event pop-ups when I can't read them or can't get rid of the alerts. Okay. All of the agents are basically base.
I have 2 guns, so
Need something? My services are expensive.
Turn the game down a little bit. Okay. Let's just get going right into it. It's the same day as when we left off, so I can't do any daily event. Oh, I can do Bang Boo. Video store. Okay. The only promoter we have at the moment is Bang Boo 18. It's not EOS. And all of this information right here is irrelevant. It doesn't actually matter for gameplay. It is cute, you know. But this gives you Denny's every day. So you want to make sure to go in, get the correct selections. After a little bit, I don't quite remember how long, you'll get other people who can promote and also the ability to automatically select the tapes, which just saves you like 30 seconds. But it's nice. It's nice to not have to do that. And let's go to sleep. I'm drinking a bucked up white gummy deer energy drink. They taste very good. Okay, so we're talking to Shepard. Like he says, independent intelligence broker. We talk to him throughout the story a bit. He just gives us commissions to do. I'm not sure if I should be reading these aloud, if that is desired. But for now, I'll read occasional pieces. Sorry, I need to enunciate more. I have the habit of mumbling a bit. Let's go talk to Shepard. Oh, we can talk to Hal. Yes. I forgot this uses real life days. Not in game. Oh, awesome. We're so lucky. 3 dogs. A Cerberus of howls. And your shepherd. I love his hat. Thanks, shepherd. It's my calling as a broker to help Internaut. To help Internaut discover and nurture. Okay. That's a weird way to phrase that. I feel like you're missing a bit of a conjunction. Not a conjunction. What part of speed is the? That Sun Tzu account is in urgent need of a reputation boost. It sure is. So I have a slightly challenging commission, sure. Vision Corporation. Okay, enter the construction hollow, rescue the trapped engineers. Leave it to me. I wonder what Fairy is up to. Try to block her out and make do with the leftover hollow data. Okay, escape from certain doom in the abandoned metro. Let's go. I feel like 60 polychromes is pretty good for a commission for like one stage of it. What do these guys have? They got some stuff. Oh, I can use these right now. Those are great for Anne B. Those can help us promote her. Buy a couple of these as well. Usually it's not very good to buy things from the store because you'll think you have a lot of Adenis, but you don't have as many as you think, especially with the molded plating agent for when you unlock disk drives. Those are way too expensive to justify. But let's see how many I need to upgrade Anne B. We can do it right now. Okay. So right now, max level for Anne B is 10. If you click on the little green arrows, you can use 4 of her certification seals. They are shared between specialties. So if I had like Pulchra, then I could use these to upgrade her as well. But use them on the ones you like more. But you can get more of them later. We just haven't unlocked that level yet. But I'll promote her. And now you can see her max level is 20. So I press the green arrow. And I'll auto add the level 20. Sweet. So only when the arrow is green can you do any upgrading. But also, whenever you upgrade an agent to level whenever you promote an agent for the first time, you will get 1 master tape. Because we love gambling. And then you can see when you promote a second time, raise the level cap to 30, you don't get anything. But at 40, you get another one, and at 60, you get another one. So every other time that you promote, you get a master tape. So even if you don't really like the agent, upgrading them is still worth your while so you can get the master tapes. And since we unlock level 20, we can now upgrade her core skill. So, the first level is always just Denny's, so it's always worth just unlocking it. And level 2, we don't have these materials, and it also requires level 20. So, typically you can click on those, but that's not a button. That is just a symbol. So these materials we also can obtain right now. We'll be able to get them a bit later from the expert challenge. But these are exclusively for upgrading skills. There's not a unique type for every agent, but there are multiple types. I don't recall off the top of my head how many there are, but I think it's like 9. And it'll show you on the page which agents can use that specific material. You can see since we got this level to the core skill, we got base impact increase and core passive +1. So you may think that means it is level 1, but no, it's level 2 +1. And this you always have even when you don't have any core skill levels. But you can see the green number get bigger. We love bigger number. We didn't go over that last time. We went over W engines, but we still don't have... Oh, disregard. We do have enough materials to upgrade. So the same as agents, you can modify your W engines to increase their max level. So I'll go ahead and modify Anbs, do the same thing, level it up, and every time you promote, or every time you enhance the W engine to modify it, you will get the advanced stat that will increase. And also, the green text down here, that doesn't increase with regular leveling. That requires that you use overclocking, which I can show it right here. Like, you will go ahead, click overclock, and it shows you all of the engines you have of the same type. So I can click, add those 3 in, or add 1 in. But the stars go up, as do the green numbers. So, goes from... Really? Leveling up once doesn't give it anything. Okay. But that increases the numbers here. Oh, we have a guest. Another special guest. That's Luna. She's very loud. Sorry. Come on, lay down. Come on. She's going to be a bit of a menace. Trying to do something here. Lay down. Yes, I will give you many pets. She also sheds a lot, much like Mercury. If you remember her from the last stream. That's all three of them, though. Mercury and Lily were in the last video, and now Luna is here. I sound like a boomer saying video in reference to a stream. Come on. Being a nuisance. Well, she's going to be a nuisance. So, as I was saying, the more you add, the higher the green number goes. You can get it from 1 star to 5 star. It's really easy to do those with the B rank W engines because you're going to have a lot, because you're going to, you know what? I'll have bad pulls. You can have the good ones. I'll do that for you because we're such good friends. Sorry, I'm being parasocial. We can be friends if you want to. I would never assume. That we are. Okay. So, Anby is powered up a bit. Got her core skill, level. You can see her impact has increased. I went over some of the stat information, but nothing comprehensive. So, if you look, where is it? Oh, here. So it goes over the different attributes, even the ones that you aren't, but it keeps the ones that you are at the top. So electric attribute builds up electric anomaly. Every attack that has a type builds up anomaly. Well, whatever type the agent is, that attribute, unless specified by the agent, but that's not base level. So electric anomaly does shock, which gives a little bit of a damage over time, but it only triggers when it attacks, when it is attacked. And if they're weak to it, it can interrupt them. So, stagger them. Make them stop doing whatever action they're doing. And stun specialty, they excel at building up daze to cause enemies to be stunned. So, that's what impact does as well. Impact increases the amount of days that you are able to inflict. So, the higher the number, the more days, which is very good. When an enemy is stunned, it doesn't attack, it doesn't move, and you can do a chain attack on it, which, big damage. All of the different detailed stats, I suppose, are referenced here. The ones at the bottom are only applicable for Yi Xuan, who is no longer in, whose banner is no longer active, so you're not able to get her right now. So hopefully they add in new rupture agents soon, which Yi Xuan is the only one, and there's now 2 agents who synergize with the rupture specialty agents, that being the panda, I don't remember his name, Is it? I don't like him very much. I don't like when he talks. Pan Yinhu. Yinhu. And then Jufufu. Her banner is currently running, so you can get her. But those two work well with rupture agents. But there's only one, and that's Yi Xuan. That's her. Behave.
What brings you here this time?
Behave.
Standing by.
So I think that's all really need to cover. I mean, there's other information about stats. They specialize in dealing damage with slash attacks. I don't actually know if that is important at all. There might be enemies who have specific resistances or weaknesses. I assume Nicole has some kind of strike, because she does hit things with her bag gun. Billy Pierce makes sense. Wonder if that's all three of them. No, it's probably not all of them. What does Astra have? I'm interested because she only attacks with magic. Where is she? They took her out of the game. Oh, right here. Strike. I don't recall her hitting things with her microphone, but, you know, maybe it was an accident. You hit someone with the microphone stand one time, and you get labeled as a strike agent.
Need something?
That's the kind of messed up world we live in, okay? Sorry.
Standing by. Nothing to fear.
I don't think I'm able to upgrade these two. Nope. I don't care to upgrade these W engines, really. Whoa, that's a lot. But like I said, the stats aren't actually going to matter on these, and we can get better ones.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
You were here.